Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't... If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around the rocks.
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Join us?
Ah, they say we go too far.
I won't rest. Dead.
Ow, vegetable.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon here. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I've never been one thing. I've never been one thing. I'm the queen.
I won't rest.
You'll feel that in the depths.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Let's play.
I'll kick your punch.
This is love. I hate wasting my time.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Always going somewhere, that one.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
I should investigate. Captain Felix wearing a woolly jumper. That must be Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Revelio.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. An entry from Bardolph's journal. We overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear brother. Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. What are you looking for exactly? Thank you for passing through. What are you looking for exactly? You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Thank you for passing through.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Wonder who lives here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
You there? Can you help me?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right. The world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Revelio. Leviosa. Assignment's all finished. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Fascinating, truly fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Alohomora.
Absolutely shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
Too quiet. Too quiet. Wait a moment.
Your blood's on Balrog's hands. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. This could prove Revelio. 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 looks intriguing. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Ha. Ha. Incendio. Ha. Revelio.
Let's play.
Incendio.
Still lost the grip. Made a great mistake.
No more happy days for you.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it's ours.
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Hello， 了，地图9种，那今天就来快速分15个试炼，听起来超多的。不过大家其实不用担心，包包呢并不全部都完成。不过如果你有全部完成呢，可以解锁。不要忘记订阅我的频道，你的胡子。那影片开始前，频道会员记的位置后，需要消耗道具香锦葵才能开始试炼解谜。获得香锦葵的方式是在萝卜商店的种子财富自由币。那接下来是9种试炼，建议大家每次要先按左键显习，查看一下周围，先确定是想定的咒语， 找不到全部的小一处凹下去的坑，目标是将大石球附近的小坑里面。需要使用的咒语是9萤火虫10柱，附近的柱子是中间会有孔的，周围也可以看到。
Lumos.
Yeah. 有亮亮的萤火虫们，需要使用的咒语是照明 Lumos。走到萤火虫附近照明，吸引它们。
Lumos. Ha, ha, Revelio.
们跟着我们走，然后引导他们到附近的石柱，就算是完成一个。接着去继续寻找下一群萤火虫。第5种是
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. I I should investigate. Revelio. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio.
Feel it.
A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Levioso. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose. Mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
列3个火盆，浅显型后可以看到有3个火盆，需要使用的咒语是吼吼烧或者爆爆炸来点燃3个火盆。那这里需要留意的就是这一种是有时间限制的，要在较短的时间内尽快的点完3个火盆，如果间隔的太久呢，是会重新计算时间的。推荐大家可以先找到尽量靠中间的位置，并且可以按住 L2 来辅助瞄准火盆哦。第6种，破碎的雕像。浅显型后可以看到一共有3处破碎的石像，需要使用的咒语是复复修。走到他们的面前，一处一处的修好就可以了，非常的简单。第7种，跳平台。浅显型后看到有很多的石头平台，目标是不间断的、连续的依次跳跃过去，不需要使用任何的咒语。要注意的是，如果中间出现失误，没有一口气跳过去，就要从头再来过哦。另外，如果你已经解锁了扫帚，是可以借助扫帚一路的飞过去，可能会更加的轻松。那这一种石头平台的试炼，有可能是这种台阶式。
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it in. Shall we? Go. Try it on the pumpkins. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Revelio. Revelio. So this is the underground harbor.
You must try it.
It's a relief.
Bombarda!
Why that portrait was empty.
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opale.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Stunning Spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Rune's Paw.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the Rune's Paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Veracitiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good! Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Gallingantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Bombarda! You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Save my uncle's life. Uncle Roland sends his best.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book
Hello,
with
Gareth.
all her test answers.
So, has
into
your
an
aunt been
owl
taking
to
it a
stop
bit
students from
easier on you
cheating.
lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
是的，也有可能是这种一圈石柱的。先找到附近有木箱，辅助爬上去第一块石柱。如果中间掉下来，就要从头再来啦。
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Thank you for all that you've done for us. What are you looking for exactly? Thank you for passing through.
I thought my owl might pique your interest. Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. Let's get this
I've been fighting since before you.
Rather unwise.
I won't rest.
When are you going to give up?
That's better.
Is that the best you can do? That was unimpressive. What an unfortunate disappointment.
Revelio.
You think you're clever, don't you?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Ranrock, will you take that? You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun. We're making quick progress. I should tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
Revelio.
All over.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Little altercation. Loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Incendio. Revelio. Reparo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Guardium Leviosa. Incendio. Bombada. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single runes.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Revelio. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
You ought to come back. I will make you up for something that you never do. And you're sure to
We're not finished yet. Incendio.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap, my Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Incendio.
We can have a look around in peace.
Incendio. Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more.
Guardium Leviosa. Bombada! Incendio!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isidore. Sebastian,
Hopefully
I think
it will
I
help
found
us
something.
unravel more of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Bombarda! Incendio! Closer! Incendio! Revelio! If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around. Revelio.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important to the Slytherin to study it, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. 没有啊，就是那个啊字啊，各种奇怪的命名，然后他们会跟你说，哦，这个纸非常的好用，好用的不得了。然后真正印下去，靠腰差超多。感真的不要看，就是不要看哪家印刷厂，然后随便瞎掰说，哦，这种纸超好用的哦，然后就真的相信，真的是。大部分都是没有经过测试就直接下去印的，尤其是美术纸。然后我觉得美术纸那个成像就是干跟湿差超多，就是差超多，然后你根本就没办法拿来对比，就是不知道在干嘛，各种诈骗。唉。打个只龙，打一打。
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it, and the rest of the tour will be insect-free. 几十分钟。
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Incendio. Leviosa. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Bombarda. Let's go. Incendio. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here, are you listening?
Hey.
What did you find?
Revelio.
刚这不能。今天超卡。
Revelio. We're in a tomb. I assume Miri found the territory.
Switch 的手把，然后我放到那个什么，放在那个 Steam 上面，他说他是 Xbox 手把。
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
我靠呀！哇，我们你也是用电脑玩？哇，干火牛真的是很难打。现在的。哦，对了。哎。那我们现在要做什么？你声音太小声了。
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
好像现在怎样？是不是有那个啊机关之类的？对，就像你要那个，对，就像你要去，你要把那个骨头移到哪里去的？
干你啊！不然掉下去。咔！
Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Leviosa.
让那个NPC 都不会帮你打，很超。
Revelio. Wingardium
不要
Leviosa.
叠起来。
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
像废物一样，都不会，只会叫你做事而已。
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Awesome.
打赢火牛了，唉。
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
看火牛根本就是他妈超强吧！
哇，我已经在一个就无敌了嘞！
Revelio.
哎，他打了不动啊！怎么撞一下血翻脸？蜘蛛啊！
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio! Revelio!
Ah,满了。
Incendio!
哎，那个，
Incendio!
等下放一个那个中国咬人干嘛？我说你等下放一个中国咬人甘蓝。叫习大大去咬他这样子，召唤习大大的去咬自己。去咬，对。
Revelio!
哎，你这样子按照中国咬人甘蓝的话，搞不好大陆这边咬。
Just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
这样又要入华。
中国咬人甘蓝啊！哇！当然咯。
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
哦，3个人在玩。
我已经突破火牛了。看不是吧？
突破了没有？
突破了。
对哦。
看不是啊，这边这么多人，是要怎么打？写考。
就，哈哈，就哈哈。
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing
霍
with
格华兹什么人？
霍格华兹是就交给那个只有，就交给你了这样子。
哇，
就交给你了。
我的药丸都已经用完了。
哎呦，这个队友很烂的。
队友很烂。
对啊，他都不。
呵呵呵呵。
对啊， 不帮忙那个施法，然后在旁边不知道在看什么。
塞巴斯蒂安在混呢，
敢有5只哎！
对啊，而且我觉得这个游戏有点不公平的，就是因为那个史莱姆森林的法术你知道太强大了，你知道吗？是精灵术这种。
可以哦，可以哦，可以哦。对。然后其他学院的魔法好像跟屁一样的。
拆开一个一个吃都可以，煮起来吃就不行。没有错，不能混。凤梨跟披萨不能混在一起，那是犯罪。
披萨还行吧？
那是犯罪。为什么？为什么星梦有这种照片啊？他是点的，是不是？
对，
我想尝试那个 Chat GPT， 可是我现在我有点怕进去之后，现在已经打档机。我刚刚去上面看他们有一个看那个玩哦，没有，我昨天没有玩，我昨天睡死了，我昨天累睡死了。这个修好了没有啊？哦，好像修好。
就是为了一个那个什么小石头，然后弄好久。就是那个解谜的啊。
解谜。
对啊，然后结果弄半天那个就是那个石墙的门啊，然后弄半天结果
干你娘！
妈！
靠背干！
喂！
干！我被火枪干到死！
那是肯定。
干！原本以为拿到了那个大将才是最危险，没有被火枪兵干死，太机车了吧！看起来136我没搞错。
而且你可以问 Chat GPT 那个程式码怎么写，搞不可以搞一个那个。放弃程式你就不会秃了，你就不会忧郁、焦虑，然后秃头，然后还要被骂，然后他也不会叫你去说那个，搞不好Chat GPT 可以帮我写那个吗？阿克勒斯头盔怎么写？问他，搞不好他会。是这样，那鬼畜。
没有，我在看他到底要怎么完美的通关。
你残影在鬼畜。
是先干哪一个？
他这是不是有顺序啊？对。
哇，这是2条命的。哇，干你娘！
好想用哦，好想把电话号码给他，然后用。
哇，干你娘！
他宕机那边。
我干！在空中被干到死。好讨厌哦，人一多就很讨厌。
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
名著哦，谢大哥。 哇干！太讨厌了吧！这样真的是很讨厌。人太多了啦。
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
看到那可以直接问 AI 这个程式要怎么写啊，我真的是有点心动动。请问我今天要做一个功能，这样你要怎么声带呢？然后它就会开始打。好酷哦！
Dead end, lovely.
你真的好快啊！我已经看到你28等了。才3天，才4天，超快的。
你不是也升得很快吗？
Could it be?
我也是3、4天吗？我忘记了。
你比他天数还要短，好不好？
I can't believe it.
对啊，你玩的时间比他短呢。
不是，我是说大展。
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
真假的？好可怕！
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
哦，这个微微的，哦是哦，我以为大展在玩。
For Anne's sake.
我就想说
I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
因为我想看我玩啊。
I must keep this
对啊，我开一台 YouTube。
Especially for my uncle.
我想说那个画面怎么同步？
那是微微啦，你要玩可以啊。
Ominous.
我以为是大展在玩。
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow it. Sebastian, please leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous.
谁打的好痛？
No, you're not.
If you won't put it back
哦，
there,
抓人痛真的确实。
Hold on,
还要看他等级，有时候他等级变高。
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from the fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to.
小偷查破。
然后并也最近也是那个并不是一个搜索的引擎，然后它把那个 Chat GPT 的那个模型就按在那个并的搜索引擎上面。所以并现在有 AI， 你可以去它内部测试，可以申请。
We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
超酷的。
You're not ominous.
他们的 AI 我觉得有点歇斯底里。
Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm
歇斯
trusting
底
you
里
too.
的。
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
对啊，
I hope I don't regret this.
真的很酷诶。
Sebastian, we're
就是
ready.
我在想到底要用并还是要用那个，还是要用 Chat GPT。
Let's go.
可是 Chat GPT 感觉快爆了，因为很多人去挤啊，大概一亿个人在 不是说一次一个人在用，就是已经一个人用过了。
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind.
真的是他去说死。
然后他的伺服器被挤爆了，然后现在一直宕机。
There has to be more to it than
但是注册那个就是要电话号码，我不喜欢把电话号码给人家，所以我就一直没有去注册。
你可以用。
我就觉得它功能超强的，然后有
你可以用
1亿个人用，
你可以用假的电话号码。
假的电话号码更麻烦。
And I did want to worry him all over again.
病的话就不用说了，病就微软东西，算 OpenAI 也是那个微软投资的东西。然后 Google 接下来好像也要把那个 Google 的搜索仪器上面按上一个 AI 这样的感觉。然后他们 AI 叫做那个叫什么？对啊，高级永唱书。叫 Bread 吗？而且有些人会把那个就是 AI 绘图，然后再搭上那个 ChatGPT， 然后就是 ChatGPT 把你的语言转换成那个 AI 绘图他看得懂的语言。他这样先靠 AI 帮你翻译给 AI 听。可是就是像病这种 AI， 它没有经过人工审核，所以它就现在就有点阴阳怪气的，可能比那个 ChatGPT 还要阴阳怪气。它有时候会性骚扰你，然后有时候会种族歧视这样子。
什么按了防御键然后没有效？可恶啊！是在搞我啊！靠北哦！
事情就是因为病有一些事情，还有上一些新闻。他说他去骚扰一个那个记者，他试图破坏他的婚姻。爆炸！谜题对啊，对啊，可是只有9种形式了。到处都有，但是都是同一套啊。可试炼就顺手解一下那种感觉吧。它会一直重复，对啊，就是你看过的谜题，但是只用不同就换汤不换药，但也足够了啊。反正就是走就解一解，顺便。有些谜题我真的不喜欢，有些谜题麻烦。对啊，有解法啦，可是我不喜欢找球，因为我有时候找不到，找很久会找很久交战残渣什么时候变交战残渣？不是交战记忆啊？鬼不行，行不行？
哇！我现在去打的话，我的技能点又要消失啦。
啊？
因为他会扣啊，会扣技能点，很讨厌。
就 哦，对啊，或者是扣件点，就看要不要先点光，或是
不是啊？问题是一点的我都点完了，只剩要2点或3点的，
不然就是要培养个心态，就掉了也没差。
好吧？
对啊，就随便他掉啊，你拿，你手你拿，又对啊，那种破罐子破摔那种感觉。
哦，
哇靠腰
，17、18，哇，好快啊！
哇靠，他好强哦！哇干，太强了吧！
那就是挑战那边可以扩充。
看我也知道，哇靠，被扣超多。
你有发现那个把那个聊天室那边改成乱？把聊天室改成乱。我觉得网络真的不好。
哇！干你娘！被偷袭到。说起来，伤药壶治愈量可以增加吗？
学霸都怕，但你是学霸，其实你原本就是学霸，教什么会什么，人家要学1个礼拜的咒语，你1天可以学10个。对啊，学一下就会天资聪颖嘛，骨骼又清奇。骑那个扫把也学很快，然后游泳也不用体力条的。
靠腰，我拖战他的命怎么恢复了？
对啊，100年一见的练法习才。最近又是什么新的游戏呀？那是什么？原子之心。我改一下设定，奇怪了，为什么这个 DC 是跟那个跟远程有
我靠腰！傻小。
而且那个 AI 这个写那个城市码旁边还帮你注解，天，好可怕！你可以把它中文。我在学的时候怎么没有这个？我现在非常推荐各位专题写一个游戏，然后你去做一个这个。
再也不用怕被专题老师开枪。
然后你的专题老师就会跟你说，你都抱人家大腿，你都没努力，又抄人家东西，好爽哦！你是说没有错，好爽，你要不要来一起练？
看好烦哦，这个我打这个人如果脱战的话，他的命还会恢复。
哦，对啊，脱战
小兵也不会。完了，我的药丸被我花费完了。
没关系的。
Boy, what have you done?
最速通关6到7小时，
An unforgivable curse.
真的，他被发现
Damn book, no doubt.
啊，完了。
Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Oh no.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
对啊，要坏一起坏啊！走啊，去网咖吃泡面了。翘课。
靠腰，他居然站在我身后。
不是那个画上面画独角兽吗？金色的独角兽吗？
好讨厌哦，人太多了啦。
刚地上有一个画，大概是金色的独角兽。
开始觉得那个
地上还有宝给，
开始觉得5个人，然后5个人比火牛还要机车。
OK。为什么要欺负南瓜？哦，干！为什么里面会有
？5个人比火牛还要机车啊！到底为什么？投弹。当个称职的
Sketchfab 这边也发了那个，他们新增了一个 tag 是 No AI 的那个。当你不想把你的图被 AI 拿去学习的话，你要
等一下，那边怎么有一个人站在那一边呢？怎么有个忍者飞在那一边？有一个人飞在那边，笑死！
对啊，开爆！
靠北，真的是他妈的！
就是开，继续你的勇者行
为。真的是很讨厌哎！怎么会？人他妈有个多。 没有他人很多聚在一起，我也没办法暗杀。
你可以就按那个大只的。
不是，可是我按那个大只，然后我
小只的就会来干你。
对，可是我脱战之后，大只的命又恢复。
没错啊，不能脱战啊。但是你可以绕，绕那个小兵。
那个小兵是火枪兵哎，有点讨厌。
对啊，可是他们很不准啊。
我觉得他们超准，不知道准什么的。
你的比较准。
哇靠呗！
我感真的好准哈。
对啊，对啊，你看他们超准，妈的跟对马战鬼一样。
对马战鬼，他们是对狼战鬼啦。哈哈。啊。
中国火球人危机。
Rebellion。
今天好像还看到个新闻，说什么有一个窃贼长得很像火云邪神，那个我好有兴趣哦。
哇干！
我没看到影片。
开点。
长得像火云邪神的。
长得像火云
窃贼。那是肯定，那一定要会的吧？一定要会的吧？我就看到那个标题下来，我就觉得超过分，超过分。看，哇，bug 了，还是他不想卖你？点光，继续你的勇者行为。点光。
他居然不怕火，
能开就开。你主角的行为有很多地方可以吐槽。其实人家地方翻箱倒柜就算了，人家锁都锁好，你还给人家锁爆开进去偷东西。对啊，爆开。
等一下，我总觉得这个鸡巴
直接对他的锁一个阿罗哈莫拉。
我觉得这个鸡巴越来越难，真的是他妈超难打的。
你都把他们村子的东西打劫光了，还去跟人家交涉。管理员教的带头。
看看用陶片有没有效。
陶片就 BN 用的，就是陶片。学到开锁，最好用。
学到除了史莱德一次外，其他学问都废物。
no， 开始开地图炮塞这些学生。和夫帕夫可以做菜啊，给 Cookie 妈妈，还可以养那个穿山甲。穿山甲
等一下，刚刚是哪个鸡巴人在背后偷袭我？
学要啃大瓜。我不知道我觉得啃大瓜很好笑
What was he thinking?
我学到了就要学起来。然后对，我没有
What
C。
Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot
对
possibly
，OK
be about to
Google 这样
defend
喊
him.
会怎么样？
Sebastian and I have encountered
为什么火对人没有效啊？人不是应该也要怕火
Miss
吗？
Rumley does not resort to using
他们
dark
怕吧？
magic
会
even
延上。
against our enemies. What
可是我用火去烧那个武将都没事欸。
Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne.
即使遇到狄更斯，也不会使用黑魔法。
For a reason. If I hear that either of you continues
跟
down
他
this
同
path,
罪，
if either
我
of you
跟你
uses
说，
dark magic,
干嘛真的是超准
notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
不知道在准三小的。说好的火炮，这个时候的火炮不对，命中率超低。
报校长，你去通，
讲啊，看我。
去讲啊！
讲。他头很利多哦。
岁岁平安。 哦，对，这个，
我干，哎，没有识破，哎，他好厚哦，他可以顶着我砍他，然后。
对，开放的。这样提那个魔法扫帚才爽。
而且还喷火的那样。
对呀。
You have to learn to share.
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
Hello.
为什么我不能踢
It's
他
not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her, and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be
差
rather
一点，差一
brilliant
点
as，well.
干！我刚刚写
At any rate,
半斤八两。
I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of travelling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
那个，我想问
这就是一
个问，
开始那个教你梅林失恋的那个。
我想问个问题。
Let's have a look, shall
好
we?
好问，怎么了？
我最近看我朋友说，他们都在买富士相机。
You won't be disappointed
我
when
觉
you
得
see
富
that.
士相机听他们网络上的见解是说，好像不太适合录影，对不
I
对？
didn't
就
think
操
I'd
作
be
很
the
反
one
人
doing the
类。
buying.
哦，对啊。
那它的设计是为了拍照，对不对？然后它
拍照用的。
会有复古的效果吗？
哇，干！差一点，干！
哭啊，差一
Let's
点。
have a look, shall we?
相机不是我的领域，问老大。
老大，
老大。
可是
富士相机就拍照用，比较不是那个佛录影用的。
了解。
但是富士相机其实你拍照拍出来其实是比一般数位相机还要好。 就是它可以透过慢慢矫正，然后把它那个调到都是正确的。
哦。等一下，我是在看克劳，对吧？我是看史怀哲林，我不是在看之朗，对吧？这配音大声到我觉得我在看。
哇干！真他妈真的是很准，到底在准三小。
奇怪，为什么我竟然上车颜色分从对后方？
干！我他妈在屋顶上，他还可以打到我。
那可是那情况分是我的对话。
岁岁平安。打光。
That's it.
请继续你
I
的
should
原
tell
则
Madame
行为。
Twiddle about what happened.
哇，脱战！
这也是竞技场。这个游戏有很多竞技场。
活下来就是竞技呀！
竞技场。
我要跟你决斗。
沉重的球赛。
干，我在看，给你们看这个。
我应该要去升级那个忍一手的。他忍一手那个执行是可以，那个点是可以干嘛？分支啊。
我要好窝糖糖，拜拜。我要糖糖，好窝糖糖。
哇干！干！被2刀送走，好讨厌，真的是很讨厌。是啊，你这个时候没诱我有屁用啊，都扣光了。
干好痛！不行。
排排看那个病的那个新的那个病。
第2波。
哇靠呗！突然觉得他比干比我们还要难打是怎样？
他怎么是记这个？我怎么是记我的那个另外一个牌？
哇，干！操作失误，蛮被赢的。大概知道怎么打了，所以就是砍3刀然后闪。哇！干又开始咳嗽了。那我还要
竞技场是真的很好
玩。他是一龙壳，然后我要去收集他们的血嘛。就是龙壳啊，我要消除他们的龙壳。就是
龙壳哦。
对啊。
在上面。
龙壳，你去问鹰啊。
因为我前面已经消除过一次。
其实龙壳你可以不用管。
不用管吗？
对，不用管。龙壳咳不死人。
是这样吗？那会不会不太厚道？
会啊。对啊，没错。
靠背。
一排了，我反而觉得有点担心。我不太安心，所以我就又忍不住，我就想试一下 AI。是新的病，我想看他能不能写程式码。反正现在给他等排这个测试，反正有点紧张，根本没有排到。
哇嘎！我又死！我仿佛看到了一个材质在面前。
三怪那个砸到地板之后狂反弹，他可以把那个棒子砸在他脸上。如果我有幸排到那个病的那个测试，然后他有发疯跟那个歇斯底里的话，我再投上给你看。
刚刚要直播试完病。
对啊，试完，因为我原本就有在用他们的那个 Edge 的那个，所以浏览器。所以就想说，现在ChatGPT 宕机，那我们试试看同体系的病好了。
完了，我觉得应该是这次失败了。
三怪是要他那个棒子打下来的那个瞬间去翻翻打，才会砸他脸上。
哦，看这个武将的出剑烧很讨厌。先做个鬼佛再说。我应该把钱花完。 真的是浪费了100多块。哇，干！
对啊，
哇操！
急死的！
看他为什么他攻击力可以这么高啊？还是我血薄成这个样子，2刀就下去。
I will make you right. Is that the best you can do? I won't rest. That's how I But this is sad. I am not unaware. I will not. You'll settle it. You don't think you can defeat me? Let's get this over with.
哇，干！我靠呀，干！被他抓到，好烦哦！打到注意力不集中。哦。
Coming back this way.
我手好冰哦。
你手好冰，那你要不要吃鸡排？
我有看到桌上有甜酥鸡吗？
那个鸡排我们把它当手扒鸡在吃，
大小，
因为它没有切啊。
你尊重鸡排吗？
你不尊重鸡排，鸡排生气了。
我可以把鸡排当手扒鸡，好生气。
哇，干嘛？那就合吃啊。
不可以这样。
不可以，为什么？这样犯罪是不是？
对，我觉得
这样不合法。
不合法。